Today I am songwriting for a little vibe that I have called Going Under. I'm gonna kind of get myself in the zone, and I'll be writing everything here, but I'm not gonna be speaking a whole lot. So come and watch and see what I do. Let me see. I wonder if I can split screen this. Yeah, cool. Nice. Going under it, I'm falling on the other side. Walk up any longer, lie to me and say I'm not going up, but I promise you I know. This is kind of annoying me a little bit. I know I shouldn't be messing around with this, but tell me I ain't gonna fuck up any longer. Lie to me and say I'm not going up, but I promise you I fight back and get stronger. I kind of like that. I mean, this is not really lyric related, but I kind of like that layer. I might end up keeping that. Happy accidents, right? Okay. So vocals, lead vocal. All right. I'm just gonna kind of loop this here. See if I can think of something. Let's see. It's kind of sad, but also kind of an anthem. And just, when I'm writing this stuff, like, I'm really not trying to make this, a novel or perfect by any, like, this is literally just a dumping zone for anything that happens to cross my mind. So if something I write here doesn't make sense, like, it doesn't have to. It just needs to be there so I can kind of remember it. And that's something I recommend when doing this kind of stuff. Just get any idea at all on paper, or in this case on a Sublime pad. So let me see. Let's tell me I ain't gonna. So it's like almost like a conversation. Like, oops, I keep on hitting this. Like, conversation with somebody. Like, cause this part is. Walk up and tell me I ain't gonna fuck up any longer. Lie to me and say. So it's like. Almost talking to somebody if it's not yourself. If it's not just talking to myself. Like, kind of seeking validation that everything's going to be okay. Shit's not going crazy. Because that's kind of what this is, right? I mean, in this part, it's literally going, tell me I ain't gonna fuck up any longer. Lie to me and say I'm not going under, not going under. Fight back and get, but I promise you I'd fight back. But I promise you.
maybe that should be not but like because I promised you I'd fight back and get stronger. Da 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 da. So with that, so this is kind of like verse part 2. So this is, and then this is like hook. Not hook, hook. Let's put this in all caps. Verse part 2, verse part 1. Let's get rid of production related stuff and just put it like as an afterthought, because we don't really need this right now. Well, that kind of sad, but also an anthem, conversation with somebody. So if this part, if the second part of the song is literally, this is like kind of the conversation part. Conversation, and then maybe this one can be like a little bit of a monologue, like I'm talking to myself, telling myself that it's going to be good, or maybe, I don't know, maybe this part could be conversation too. Maybe just like lately how I'm feeling, like explain how I'm, like, yeah, explaining what I'm feeling, but maybe like not, but don't say it explicitly. Ooh, yeah. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell for this part. So like I want to like almost set the stage for this conversation. Could almost be like, you know, empty bottles. Like, you know, my calendar is empty. You know, what are the symptoms of shit not like living for the night, but not, you know, but just not having anything else to look forward to. Calendar. Ooh, my calendar is empty except at night. Oh, no, my timer. Okay. Calendar is empty. But yeah, what are the symptoms of things? Just symptoms of things going wrong. Let's see. Symptoms of things going wrong. Empty bottles. My calendar is empty except only at night. Only at night I have something. I don't know, I'm just trying to like envision what this looks like. Drinking shots down like it's nothing. Da-na-na-na. So this is like doing the most. Going under. I promise you I'll fight back and get stronger. Da 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 da. What is doing the most? What is doing the most? Like, what does doing the most look like? You know, for me specifically, maybe that looks like because I spend so much time doing this, like because I spend too much time, arguably, so much time doing this music thing. Like, I don't have time for anything else. So maybe that's the direction that this heads. Like, this is me kind of like this is running away from, the fact that I'm doing this too much and that the rest of my life is like suffering as a result of that. So maybe because I spend so much, like I don't have time, like my calendar is full for anything except for music. Like I don't have time for life. Let me see. Like it's a sunny day, but so this is literally just a brain dump. Like I'm looking outside my windows right now, and I know you can't see it on this side, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll show you. So it's a perfectly sunny day outside, and I have the curtains totally like drawn shut so that I can do this. I think that's a cool, like it's a sunny day, but my curtains are closed, you know, drawn shut. For filming. Interesting. Okay, so this is taking a little bit of a different direction, which is good, because you know the most powerful version of this song is like, you know, you almost can envision like a movie scene where it's like, you know, some alcoholic guy and he's just like fucking up his life, but like, you know, that's I think that was a great place to start, because you know it was such an extreme example that like the mood came so readily, because you know there's plenty of, you can almost imagine the scene in your head of like, you know, this happening, but you know, for me, like that's not really my life. So you know, I think grabbing some of that inspiration from like some hyperbole, but then, you know, obviously like this music is about me, and you know I want it to be about my life and what I have to say. So for me, like this, like I'm very happy with where this headed, because just that free flowing, writing everything down, you know, just anything that I see, anything that I'm thinking, just put it down, ended up becoming a very real example of like, you know, maybe going under for someone like me feels like. You know, it's a sunny day and I'm inside a dark studio, you know, and I'm, you know, so that might be something that I can run with. Now let's see, maybe I can map that to this melody that I made. The sun is shining. What do you do? Stay shut. Maybe shining and shut could be like shining, shut. Sun shining, shut. What do I do? Sun is shining, but I'm done. Sun is shining, but I don't see it. The sun is shining, but I don't see it at all. Sun is shining, but I don't see it. Sun is shining, but I don't feel anything. The sun is shining. Maybe I'll just try laying that down. Oops, I guess there's no. The sun is shining, but I don't feel a thing, and I see. It's shining, and I don't feel. The sun is shining, but I don't da 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 da. The sun is shining, but I don't da 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 da. The sun is shining. right, I gotta be careful. I got a roof. Someone to fix my roof coming in like 5 minutes. This person's gonna hear me sing it. The sun is shining, but I'm feeling it all. Excuse me, I'm here to fix your roof. Okay.
The sun is shining, but I don't understand. Da, 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 da.
Let's see. I feel like what would be another way of saying this? I feel like, like the sun is shining is kind of corny sounding. Even if it's being used like as the opposite of really what that phrase traditionally means. Like, I'm making it dark. What's a darker way of saying like the sun is shining? That I have a vitamin D deficiency. I'm fucking anemic. Is that what that means? Is anemia having like a lack of vitamins? I'm not exactly sure, so I'm not gonna put that. Vitamin D. Like my skin, like it's summer. It's summer, but my skin hasn't seen the sun. Oh shit! That, I like that.
Sun is shining.
Summer. Well, it's summer, but my skin ain't seen the sun in a while. Oh, alright, let's try that.
Feel like it's summer, but my skin ain't seen the sun in a while. Hey. Feel like it's summer, but my skin ain't seen the sun. Look out the window when it's summer, but my skin ain't see the sun in a while. The sun is shining, but
I really like but my skin ain't seen the sun in a while.
But my skin ain't seen the sun in a while.
Yeah. Did I not write that down? It's been summer, my skin hasn't seen the sun in a while. See, like a line that you like can come from something so innocuous as vitamin D deficiency. Like, this songwriting process is not a fucking straight line. Oh, there's my timer. You know what? I'm gonna give myself an extra 3 minutes because I feel like I'm a little bit on a roll with this vibe. I want to keep it going. So
feel like it's summer, but my skin.
So maybe looking out my window. So maybe that's the vibe. Like looking. Ooh, so maybe the vibe is like, like locked indoors. Like for someone who's just like working really hard and then they just end up going straight from the I think that's the roof person. Like locked indoors, like the only non-work thing they have to look forward to is a drink at the end of the day. That's not too. It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it ain't too far off. I'm heading for a wall is like burnout. I'm heading for a wall. Is burnout, which is definitely applicable as a musician. So it's so dope that like different, saying different things. Like, before I've been taking shots down like it's nothing. Pour a cup for me in my fucked up life. I'm heading for a wall. Like it could be the scene of, like a movie scene of some alcoholic, like just fucking, going off the rails. Or it could be like kind of like a metaphor for like, overworking yourself and, and heading for burnout. So it's like, music is such a fucking flexible, powerful tool for just expressing how you feel and being able to connect, have anyone kind of apply it to their own situation. So, obviously it originates, this is specific, I'm writing it specific to me, which is why it's my music and unique to me. But, the way that you interpret it can be, whatever makes sense for you in the moment. Like obviously, like when I listened to music as a kid, none of this shit was applicable to me, whatever the artist was actually writing about. I mean, I would listen to like Eminem or whatever, like all this rap, like ooh, that stuff wasn't applicable to me. I mean, but but you take the feeling of it, you take the vibe of it, and you just kind of like fill in the gaps with your own experience. So all I can do is share my experience and hopefully, put it in a way that's emotionally impactful and just sounds dope. So I do have to get rolling here, but I think this is good. I mean, this is like that's the thing that I like about just writing all this shit down, because at any point I can come back to this and let's keep that enabled.
Feel like it's summer, but my skin ain't seen the sun in a while.
Maybe I can.
Sun in a while.
In a while. In a time. And I'll tell you. And let me tell you that I don't tell. Let me and it's I feel like there has to be some little thing. And it's something.
And it's something. And it's something. Feel like it's summer, but my skin ain't seen the sun in a while.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna save this up. Oh shoot! I should have saved as. Crap. It's all right. Let's go ahead. 2.5. Add lyrics. It's always good to leave a little message, almost like a little bit of a commit message, like, hey, this is the thing that I added for this revision. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna save this. Goodbye. And is my screen freezing? There we go. Cool. All right. Well, thank you all for joining, and